Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and this is King of Fluff here. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video today. Oh, look at the deerling, that's so cute! It's just looking at me, that's so cute! Anyway, today is going to be a little bit different because we had a lot of announcements that happened this past week. As of recording this is March 1st of 2023. So we have some announcements to go over. First of all, we have a lot of new additions to the cast. The first one I'm going to talk about and work through is the very addition of Hisuian Zoroark. Now, if you think back, Hisuian Zoroark was a Legends Arceus Pokemon. Or if you are popular enough to know this reference, Legends Arceus. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We have some Pokemon. We have a new Pokemon in here. It's not new per se, but it's a regional variant from a long, long distant time. Now, it does come with its special move of Bitter Malice. This user attacks the target with spine-chilling resentment. This also lowers the target's attack stat. So, this Pokemon, it seems to me, is focused on hitting things fast and making things difficult. It is a normal ghost type with a dark type Terra type, which is interesting to say the least. That is very interesting to say the least in terms of its Terra type. Next up, we have some new Paradox Pokemon. We have Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. Now, with Iron Leaves, some of you may know this, some of you may not, because depending on how old you are in the series. If you're a veteran, you should recognize what Pokemon they modeled this after. If you're not, you probably don't know, but have a general idea. This is a Pokemon called Virizion. That is what the inspiration is, or should I say, this is the futuristic version of that Pokemon. It is a Paradox Pokemon, so there we are. It does have some interesting moves. It has a move called Psyblade. The user rends the target with an Ethereal Blade. This move's power is boosted by 50% if the user is on electric terrain. So in my own personal headcanon, I figure that move plus that Pokemon would be great with Miraidon, considering that Miraidon has an auto-electric terrain ability. I think that would make it better, and it would pick things up even better. Next, we have Walking Wake. It's a Water Dragon type, which is great. I forgot to mention, Iron Leaves is Grass Psychic. Grass Psychic is interesting. I do think the typing is kind of rough, because there's a lot of weaknesses there now. I mean, however, it did gain a way to attack poison types and not fear them as much, which is fine, and that's a great thing to have. Next up, Walking Wake. Again, if you don't recognize it right away, this is a prehistoric version of Suicune. Now, Suicune is one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm not sure if I actually like this design, but that's just me. So let's go here. So it does have the same thing that all prehistoric Pokemon have. It has that photosynthesis thing, where it boosts the most proficient stat. That's the same thing with Iron Leaves and all of the prehistoric, all Paradox Pokemon in general. But it does have a similar move. It does have a similar attacking move like Iron Leaves. It has a move called Hydro Steam. This user blasts the target with boiling hot water. The move's power is not lowered in harsh sunlight, but rather boosted by 50%. So you could probably combo that with Kodaidon, or maybe a Torkoal of some kind, or something that knows Sunny Day. You could teach it Sunny Day by proxy, by itself, but again, I don't really think that's the best option for you. I think you should really team it up with a fire type, with a Pokemon that has an ability to cast Sunny Day. Honestly, but, you know. But anyway, those are some of the major updates that they introduced. Next up is we're getting DLC for these games. Now, am I going to cover these games in terms of, like, play through them? I'm going to say possibly. There's a possibility for that, but it all depends. It really just depends. Because I have plans of what other games I would like to cover, and I don't want to just be a Pokemon channel completely. Anyway, the first two DLCs are the first one is called the Teal Mask. You see our new legendary there. His name is Ogerpon. I could be wrong on the name, but that is the name I'm going with up until Pokemon releases official name pronunciations. Next up, we have the Indigo Disc in the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero, which is, the legendary is called Terapagos. Both of these Pokemon, I will say I like their designs. I think I like the turtle a little bit better, but I'm biased. I like turtles. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero releases sometime in the fall and in the winter of this year. So we will see what happens in this content pack. We will see. I'm not going to discuss what it could be narratively. I do know where the students go, but we should hold off on that until it releases in the future. Now, what are my thoughts about them releasing DLC? I think it's a great idea. I think it's great. They're actually going to touch on some other stuff. And hopefully they add some lore to the game, some hidden lore to the games. So, since it is the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, I kinda hope that when it comes to the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, that they touch on some things that are off about Area Zero. Or they could not. It doesn't really matter to me, but I think they should. Anyway, the other thoughts that I have is I kind of wish that instead of getting DLCs for the game, as you saw, there's a little bit of a graphical hiccup there. I kind of wish that they would cover some of those graphical issues. Rookity, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna fight you. Like, you're crazy if you think I'm gonna fight you today. But again, I do wish they would fix some of the performance issues in the game. I haven't run into a ton of them. I've run into some of those graphical hiccups, but there haven't been, like, massive issues, you know. But let me know what you think about the DLCs and all of that in the comments below. Would you like to see me expand the competitive teams? Because we are getting some new Pokemon with both the DLCs and the new Paradox Pokemon that they announced on the 27th of February. Now, I know this was a bit of a different video, and I hope that it was at least somewhat enjoyable for you all to see me do a little bit more of a State of the Union address instead of doing more normal, me doing competitive Pokemon and being really amped up and having anger issues sometimes. Which, by the way, I am sorry if you take any of my words seriously during that. I'm a highly competitive person, so I don't like losing. That's kind of the explanation I give for some of the stuff I say or do. Anyway. That is all, I think, that I wanted to cover for the video. Oh, wait. I'm wrong. Included in the DLC, you get some new customization options for your character. You get a new spring, summer, autumn, and winter uniform. I'll go ahead and show what these look like. Here's the spring uniform. It's decent. I don't necessarily like the top that much. I don't think the colors match. New summer uniform. Again, I don't think the colors match. I like the idea of it, though. The autumn uniform. I think this one's just bad. I think it's bad. I don't like the design of it. I think the colors don't match, and I don't think the design's that good. As for the winter uniform, I love this winter uniform as someone who loves to dress their characters in fancy suits and making them look really professional. I love this. Now, and the female side of the coin, it looks okay. Personally, I don't like any of them because I think the colors are wrong. But that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, that is all I have to say about the new updates. Just know that some updates about what's going on with those DLCs are coming, and I'm hoping that at some point I can go over the entirety of Pokemon Scarlet as a playthrough, but as for now, keep on holding on, and I will see you all in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the videos. I know this was a little bit different today, but I appreciate you sticking with me. So, I will see you all in the next video, and maybe next time we'll actually do some competitive battling, some actual main event stuff. I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye-bye!